In this video, I'm going to disassemble the G-Shock DW-9800 Vintage Master of G Wademan watch, and if you want to know the details, check my review video. In this case, we're just gonna explore the constructions aspects of this very model, and also I need to change the battery because I already did. I bought this G-Shock watch in used conditions at a pretty low price, and I didn't really know why the price is low. And after I tried to change the battery myself, and then I saw the issues, the thing that really got me by surprise. So in order to change the battery on this G-Shock watch, first thing is, like any G-Shock, of course you're gonna need to remove this back cover out of the way, right? So that's what I did, but there's a problem. Once I use this screwdriver, let's see now, over here, when I rotate it like that, it just breaks. Check this out. This is the screw head, and this is made out of titanium. One goes over here, and let me just twist it. Okay, this one is the okay part, the rest is already broken, and I could just remove them just like that. The problem is I cannot see any rust at all in here, and it's not because of these tools either, because after a closer look inside all four holes, basically the three part that is broken, I noticed there's a glue residue. You can see some yellowish thing in there. That's definitely not titanium. So I have a feeling the previous owner break these three screws and just glue it back on before put this watch on sale, and then I bought it. The good thing is that the part that is broken, let me take this back cover out, it's just the head of the screw, meaning the stem, the shaft still visible, and I could just easily rotate to pull it out using a pliers, so not a big deal. Anyway, this is the back cover. There's the piezoelectric speaker with a metal piece as well, round in shape, being glued together. That is the O-ring of the watch, following the shape of the casing, which is incredibly unique. Remove this back cushion, which also have a unique shape to it. Put all of those aside, and then now we could have access to the movement already. Okay, I could take this one out, but before we do that, let's change the battery first, and we'll see if the watch is still working or not. There we go, it's already dead, right? Let's just unclip this battery holder like so, pretty easily, and plug in a new battery. It operates on CR920 lithium ion non-rechargeable battery, because this is not a solar powered watch. Add one battery, it won't light up yet. Add a second battery, see now, there you go. After you plug in the battery, perform the AC operation by touching this AC terminal and the back of this metal piece of the watch like so, and then the watch should reset itself, and there you go, continue to work as usual. So I'm good to go to continue to disassemble this movement, which is pretty easily. It is pretty much similar like the one I disassembled just before from the GE2000. So just unclip 4 of these clips over here, now the circuit board is being held on by 6 pillars actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just lift it up straight upward, should be very easy. And this is how the circuit board looks like. Next up, the EL panel compartment. Same thing, just lift it up. If you want to change this to a different logo, put in your name or different images, you could do that as well. Just take this layer out, the transparent layer out, put on something else or print on something else, or just put a sticker on there, and when you turn on the EL backlighting afterwards, it will glow and you can see it. Next thing is the display panel. Again, pretty easy, just lift it up. notice that it is being printed on the polarizer, meaning you cannot change this front polarizer at all without damaging or affecting this print. So all the indicators are on there. Next thing is you could take this, let's see now, this part's pretty easy. Just lift the watch, put it upside down, and there you go, it will fall down. This is the I believe the compass ring, or the indices around there, or compass markers. And this is another layer for the faceplate, since there are no print at all on the glass, so everything was printed on this layer. Now everything has already been disassembled as far as the movement. Now let's take it out, all of the exterior component of the watch, starting up with the watch band. If you look closely on the constructions of this adapter, it is very much similar like most master of G models we have today, and that's what makes this G-Shock watch great. It is so efficient in terms of the toughness in the design that Casio is still using them on modern G-Shock. That is really cool. And if you want to remove the bezel, notice there's one more screws on the side. Just take it out. The bezel in my case is still holding out really well, so I'm good. If you have a soft bezel or almost getting cracked, you're gonna need to remove the buttons first before remove the bezel, so be very careful. And last but not least, we're gonna need to remove this compass bearing, which didn't have any clicks at all, so you could just easily rotate that. So just use a screwdriver like this, insert in there and just twist it. And basically what I'm doing is I'm lifting this ring up and above of its, I would say, slots. Do it on both sides, and that will pops out. So if you look closely on the inside, it is just being held up by a piece of wires that is being bent to a shape that on the edge will hold this ring, on the flat sides will be added in the slot here. So that's how this bezel will hold into place. Of course, there's the bezel on the outside that hold it as well for support, but that's what makes this thing rotatable without any clicking at all, unlike some or most watches on the market. Very easy, simple constructions, which in my opinion really easy to maintain at least. So there's one thing. And if you want to remove the glass, I don't think it will be as easy, because you're going to remove this metal piece over here, which in my case I still cannot figure out how to take it out without damaging anything, so I won't continue any further, just leave it as it is. And the next thing is the buttons, which pretty easy. Again, just remove all of the 4 E clips and then you could take it out.